Former GOP state senator Justin Eichorn was back in federal court today, pleading guilty to a lesser charge in his case connected to an undercover sex sting operation. And the agreement effectively removes mandatory prison time. Our Lou Ragoose was in the courtroom today, joins us now with more. Lou?
Rena, if that original charge had stood and Justin Eichorn was convicted, he'd be looking at a mandatory 10 years in prison. Today's plea deal will mean not even 2 years.
Justin, what was on the laptop?
When Justin Eichorn was arrested last year in a Bloomington sex sting, questions swirled about where else the investigation might lead. But at his change of plea hearing in St. Paul Federal Court, Eichorn's defense attorney Charles Hawkins said no evidence of any other criminal behavior was found on any of the former GOP state senator's devices. But on the cell phone Eichorn had with him in March when he was arrested outside a Bloomington hotel, a text thread laying out the details federal prosecutors used to convict him. "I am 17, the undercover officer told him. "I don't turn 18 till December." Despite that, Eichorn asked her to send a topless photo. With that, federal prosecutors offered Eichorn a chance to plead guilty to attempted possession of child pornography instead of the original charge of enticement of a child. The difference? Now Eichorn faces the possibility of 15 to 21 months in prison instead of a mandatory minimum of 10 years in prison. In an attempt to allow Eichorn to remain free until his sentencing date, Hawkins argued the prosecution was rare, uncommon, and out of the ordinary because the other sex sting suspects were charged in state court and Eichorn was being treated differently because he held elected office. The judge already rejected that argument when Hawkins asked for the charges to be dismissed, and the former lawmaker left the courtroom in handcuffs.
The sentencing hearing is not set yet, but it will be scheduled in about 4 months. When he receives his sentence, he'll get credit for those 4 months of incarceration. Rena.
All right, thank you, Lou.